Hello friends, today's sewing adventure we are going to be making wide leg trousers that feel like warm pajamas. Do I have a trousers pattern? No, but I do have a shorts pattern and measuring tape for my legs, so let's try to work on that. Okay, so I did not have a pattern for trousers, but I did have a pattern for shorts that I felt fit relatively well along the hips and the crotch seam. So we just took that pattern and extended it. I measured my inseam from crotch to floor, and that was about 30 inches, and made sure that the length from crotch to floor was 30 inches. Then when I was cutting it out, I added like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, whatever. It was straight legged. Decided I didn't really like that much, so I added a little bit of flare. I think I'm gonna sew up the crotch on the front and back, place my pockets, and then do the sides. But then do the darts as kind of a last step before doing the waistband, so that it is flat lined in the darts, but bag lined in the rest, so that all the seams are encased inside. For the shorts version of the pattern, I do have a video of that up, so if you want to see the construction I did for that, I think that it makes more sense. In that one, I flatlined this because I wanted it to feel like pajamas and not feel the seams. I constructed it and then did the darts last. The bag lining is the way to go with this one. Pockets are installed on both of the front pieces, and I thought I wanted to sew up the sides. However, now I'm thinking that I actually want to sew up the inside legs first, and then we will see what to do next. I think we're going to do that, and then we're going to sew up to the sides on the lining and outside pieces, and as we sew together more, they will become more cumbersome. Excellent. Okay, I have the outside and the inside of the trousers pretty much constructed. I did decide to go ahead and I went ahead and sewed the darts. It's going to be fully bag lined at this point. The next thing, I'm going to take these elephant ears of the pockets. So I'm going to line up my ears, and I'm going to sew around the edges. I will admit, getting the trousers pretty much constructed before doing this step does make it a little bit cumbersome. Oh well. The trousers are on. They're inside out. They do not have closures. Either I made them too tight in the waist, or I should not be wearing the trousers over leggings. I think what I'm gonna do is take this wee short zipper and have it in the side, like encased within this out and the liner, and then sew it to the lining fabric with the pockety bit on the other side. And then we will work on ironing everything into the waistband in order to get the waistband situation, and then hemming, because this is the situation we're dealing with right now. Our original plan was to make the waistband pretty wide, because I do enjoy the look of the wide waistband. That put the waistband like at my ribs and squishing into my ribs. I did put the waistband on and had to completely rip it out. Waistband is back on, smaller this time. Have not ironed it down to get the rest of the interfacing really tough in there, but it's looking pretty good. It definitely fits a lot better. What the fuzz? I sewed fuzz into my pants. But this is the amount of placket overlap. I think that this is gonna be pretty good. I have hook and bars picked out. I have 2, but I don't think that I'll need to. And yes, the hook and bars are silver, while this is like the brassy gold, but you're not gonna be able to see the hook and bars, so I'll excuse it. So yeah, we are just at the point that we were last night. They fit quite well. They are quite large. They are definitely feel like pajamas when you're wearing them. The length though, the length is far too long. I think that I'm gonna just like make sure that the seams are lined up, see where everything's falling. And I did intentionally have the raw edge here, so how do I want to do this? Because I kind of feel like I want it to be able to be folded up if I'm wearing flats, but maybe folded down if I'm wearing heels. You know what, forget the heels. I'm just gonna wear loafers with this. Loafers will be good with these pants, so I'll just wear loafers with them. I won't have to adjust for flats and heels. That seems easier. You ready to go inside? You did it by yourself! You climbed the stairs by yourself! Good boy! Once again, patterned by the seat of my pants. Folded it up 3 inches, decided, not folded up enough. Folded up 4 inches, didn't try it on, sewed it down, then, once again, before trying it on, decided maybe that's still not enough, and folded it up 1.5 inches, just enough to hide the seam line. And this is the final product, and it works out really well. When I said I wanted them to be wider and just have a little bit more flare, I might have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun, because instead of just wide-legged pajama trousers for work, I have created Janko pajama trousers for work. This is definitely comfy enough. I have the room to sit down, walk around, crawl around the server room and plug things in. The inside definitely does feel like pajamas. It feels pretty warm. I have that kind of mobility in these pants, and they are comfy enough that they feel like pajamas, but professional enough to wear to the office. So this is another project that I am half stash busting on. I figured that I would probably need about 2 minimum yards of fabric. I looked through my stash, thought this was a good trouser material that I had 2 yards of, but I did not have 2 yards of a cotton flannel. Went to Joann's, went to the remnant section. I always check the remnant section. This was a flannel. It was 1 yard, but it was 108-inch fabric, so I could get away with using a 1 yard remnant because it was so significantly wide. The lining fabric was $4.25 plus tax for that 1 yard, because remnant and remnant sales, and the gray fabric was $2 that I got from Goodwill. So for total materials, so far it's a $6.50. We'll just add a little bit of change onto there for notions, because zipper and little hook and eyes, both bought from a estate sale lot, basically. Hello, it's future me. I forgot to say the labor on the trousers. I did not really track that. I would say maybe 6 to 8 hours. It would, for you, it would probably be less because you would pre-plan this, right? So if we say 6 hours at $20 an hour, is that $120? And then $10 for materials, it's $130. That means I have $130 trousers. So I feel like I hit all targets. I do have, you know, some construction issues where I sewed the wrong way and still have a couple fuzzies to pick out after I seam ripped. You can see just a little bit of the lining right here in this pocket. Deep pockets feel like pajamas. I am not bothered by the feeling of seams in this. I do sometimes get some tips and tricks in the comments section about like, oh well, you did this would have made it so much easier, this would have made it so much better. Like, I already know about pre-planning, guys. I know that I did not plan this through, and it would have been so much better if I actually thought through instead of doing this at midnight when I hadn't eaten that day. So let me know what tips and tricks that you would give me, and if you like the workplace Jinko wide leg pajama trousers, let me know that, along with any questions, comments, or concerns down below. New videos should be out on Fridays, but not every Friday, so feel free to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and that notification bell so you know when I actually do post. Thank you so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Hello. I'm gonna kidnap you. Did you have fun playing outside? Did you try to eat poop? Pretty sure you did. Here, you should go kiss the kid. Where did my brain go?